Do it like a G.O. Back row ministry world premiere, Mr. Mark D. On a crowded day in New York, New Jersey. Everybody's trying to position themselves, trying to get ready to hit the road, I guess. I'm going to be hitting the road myself on a beautiful holiday weekend. Need a little break. So, where are we at in our script for the NBA Finals? Thinks things are starting to get some clarity. I had a lot of opinions going into this. Remember, everything I say is opinion. A lot of times, people jump on here thinking that we're Nostradamus and we're predicting things, and then you predicted wrong, and motherfuckers have spent thousands of dollars like a bunch of bumbling idiots betting on this stuff. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm just trying to follow a script. And just the same way I watch wrestling, certain scripts make sense. Certain scripts are just totally stupid. Why did the writer do it? But basketball is pretty much the same way. Football is the same way. Baseball is the same way. There's always a nice hockey, all of it. It's nice, needy, tidy script. And, usually you can follow right along. So, as I said, tonight is a pivotal night. And I'm still looking, I was 50-50 on this. Excuse me. I was looking for LeBron to be in the finals. After the Kyrie Irving injury, I didn't foresee Boston even having a chance, but then they kind of flipped the script to be more about the coach, the greatness of this new young coach. Will he win a title over D'Antoni? No. I think D'Antoni has put in years of sacrifice, has been sacrificed for many other teams to win titles. He had those Phoenix teams that were sacrificed to the Lakers. So I think it's D'Antoni's time to at least win one title before he goes off into the sunset. They'll let him hold the title and kiss it at least one time. But I'm still now convinced that Boston moves on tonight. I saw something that really kind of foreshadowed the NBA Finals. And it's kind of crazy how they pass these messages. So I always talk about gematria, is the practice of coding numbers with the use of words. And they had an article out today about Kanye West. It's a crazy article. Kanye West purchases a picture of Whitney's bathroom for $85,000. That was the article. For some rapper, he purchased a picture of his bathroom and he was charged $85,000. Whitney Houston's bathroom. So, a couple of things hit me about that story because Kanye, as I said, has been in the news for the last 2 years, and they keep Kanye in the news because he's one of the top puppets now. Anytime they want to pass on an agenda, pass on information, usually you might see Kanye around. So, Kanye West, remember now, Kanye West and gematria equals 33. So, Boston and Cleveland are both teams with 33 gematria. Also, we get the little piece about Whitney Houston. Now, Whitney equals 216. We know that 216 is the Cleveland area code. Whitney also equals 85, and that goes back to this $85,000. 85 in gematria is, of course, Boston. Boston is 85. So they kind of were passing on the message of, and then they put the nice little Houston piece in there. Whitney Houston, $85,000. So they kind of put the little code inside of this, basically setting up the scenario of Boston versus Houston, and that's the way you can kind of read it. It has to be broken down a little further, but that's the way I kind of interpreted it, that Boston and Houston are pretty much the teams that have been selected for the NBA Finals, and that LeBron, who has to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, LeBron can't win the finals because he can't win and then suddenly leave the team. Doesn't make sense. He's wrote love letters about how he loves Cleveland and he'll never leave it and nothing can drag him away. And he wins the title and say, oh, gotta go see you when I see you. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So, expect LeBron to lose and expect this loss to begin and form a rift, because we're already seeing it in news reports, this rift between him and Cavaliers management, and he's unhappy, and they really don't give a damn if he's unhappy, as the beginning of the end to the LeBron James story in Cleveland. Cleveland got a title, and I think that's all Cleveland was promised. One title. Cleveland got that one title. LeBron will go on and chase Jordan's record, and he will be doing that in another place. That's what a lot of us have really made that assumption. He'll be doing that in another place. So Cleveland is out tonight. Iguodala was down, so pretty much Golden State, they lose last night. They may push it to 7. Both of these series could get pushed to 7, but I think that Cleveland is done tonight. They pretty much, if LeBron plays the way I expect him to play, it's going to really look bad this last game. But let's see what LeBron does tonight. Golden State might make a run and kind of push it to 7, but I think these series are over. I think we've got the matchup we was going to get. Houston, Boston, they started off as the best teams in the league. Pretty much halfway point, they were deemed the best teams in the league. They will meet, and Houston will beat Boston the first time around. But I do have Boston winning some titles down the road, that their coach is going to win a couple of titles. But this is the script. This is the script. Don't get suckered into the script. This was a sucker script. Just like with baseball, I think Zach had called Houston the Astros way at the beginning of actually he called it a season prior, and it came to fruition last season. So a lot of us argued that, but yeah, Zach was on point. The Astros, and then we had the hurricane. It kind of facilitated that. Now we got this shooting in Texas. We got this whole Kanye West, Whitney Houston story. And we probably gonna have some more stuff going before the finals hit. Always watch for important deaths related to the teams. He who sacrificed the most usually wins. So let's watch for some deaths in Texas and deaths in Boston to see, okay, maybe the script will change. We don't know. But I'm still riding with Houston. Others out there might be riding with Boston. But we got the two teams that they wanted to pit together this season, and now the LeBron narrative begins with the rift in Cleveland and him possibly coming to New York. That's the rumor mill, that possible they move into New York, but that's still too early to call right now. But that's where the rumor's at. Mr. Marky, Back Road Ministry, peace and history, peace and equity. Everybody have a great holiday.